Yes guys, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I am back. This is the MUFC Rumour Rater. In a week when we're gearing up for the return of football, we've still got time to squeeze in an MUFC Rumour Rater, because as always we've got Manchester United transfer news, even with football on the horizon. And today we are looking at none other than Jadon Sancho. Of course, we get an update on him every single week, almost every single day. Donny van der Beek, Jude Bellingham, Willian, and of course Wilfred Ndidi popping up in this one as well. So make sure you're keeping it locked, you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, joining if you can as well. We're very close to that 100 mark. We are attempting to hit 100 members by the end of June. You can help me do that by hitting the join button. We need just over, I think we're just nearly at 90 at the moment, so we need about 10, 11 to hit that target. If you can help, hit that join button. If not, don't worry about it. Make sure you're subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff, because your support, however you do it, is appreciated. Anyway, let's get stuck into these rumour raters, and of course make sure you're getting your rumour ratings in those comments below for every single transfer that we discuss. Now, the first one is going to be Jadon Sancho potentially joining Manchester United, and Borussia Dortmund have again, they've been asked about him. One of their members of staff, this time Lucien Favre, the Borussia Dortmund head coach, has been asked about the futures of Jadon Sancho and Achraf Hakimi. And in that, speaking to Sky, he said obviously players will go and we hope that they stay, but it's possible that they may also leave. You've spoken about two players who we don't know definitely what will happen. They could stay with us, that's clear, and that would be good for me. We'll see what we'll do in defence, midfield or attack. So he's clearly not committing on whether they're going to definitely stay at Borussia Dortmund, and Jadon Sancho being a massive part of that. Now recently there's been a lot of talk about United targeting alternatives, maybe not being happy with the price, Dortmund sticking to their guns and all that kind of thing. And I think we need to expect that to be coming more often. We're going to see changes in stories, but the reliable guys are still saying the same things, and they're not changed or gone away from what they were saying. United are interested in Sancho, Sancho's interested in United, Dortmund, if they get the price that they want for him, and there's talk around a 90 million, 100 million pound price tag and all that good stuff. When these seasons are finally finished and we get all the football out of the way and we get to see all these games finished and the clubs know where they stand financially in a few months when the transfer window's open, I think we'll see more happen. Maybe Manchester United going in with their bid then. I doubt we'll see anything before that. So you're going to see lots in the news, but I'm still confident Jadon Sancho is going to join United, and I'm going for a 9 out of 10 on that one. Moving on, and we look at a man that has been linked with Manchester United on a number of occasions, more recently in the last couple of weeks, and that man's name is Donny van der Beek. And the latest story is Man United have a clear path to sign Donny van der Beek after Real Madrid backtracked on a £49 million summer move despite having personal terms agreed for the Ajax star. Now we've seen a number of deals similar to this. Liverpool, Timo Werner, now it looks like he's going to Chelsea, and the same is seemingly happening with Donny van der Beek. But I feel, just like I did with the Timo Werner one, that United may be being used a little bit in this one. That United may be being used to smoke out some other interest in Donny van der Beek. Now I think he's a fantastic player. I'd like to see him sign for Manchester United. There's nothing wrong with having quality and depth in quality as well, and he would definitely provide that for United. But for the same reason I don't think we're going to sign Jack Grealish, I don't think we're going to sign Donny van der Beek. United are keeping Paul Pogba. United have signed Bruno Fernandes recently, and there's other areas of the team that need strengthened more. Also, when you look at the type of midfielder that we need to sign, you'd probably think there's a more defensive minded midfielder in there that we'd probably need to sign than a Donny van der Beek. Now of course he provides cover and depth, and someone that can start week in, week out alongside Fred, McTominay and Pogba and Bruno and all that. But would United focus their funds there? Unless there's ample funds available, which I doubt again. Are we going to spend 40, 50 million pound on a midfielder that's probably not in the top 3 positions that we need to strengthen straight away? I'm not too sure on that one. So I'd go with this, a 3 out of 10. Now we're looking at a story on Jude Bellingham, who's been linked to Manchester United for an awfully long time. And we know he's been in talks with Manchester United. We know he's met Sir Alex Ferguson at Carrington. He's been given, a tour and all that kind of thing. And we've seen pictures of his parents leaving the Aon training complex, looking very happy indeed over the years. But now we're hearing more and more transfer rumours in relation to him. We know he's had discussions with Borussia Dortmund, and I'm sure countless other teams too. But this headline is saying Man United could miss out on Jude Bellingham as Borussia Dortmund take a Jadon Sancho stance. Now initially some reports had said that, you know, Jude Bellingham depended on Borussia Dortmund selling Jadon Sancho. Now Borussia Dortmund are taking a strong stance on Jadon Sancho and saying, we're looking to keep him, but also we're looking to sign Jude Bellingham. So could it be a double miss for Manchester United in terms of signing? Now, me particularly, I feel United go even harder to sign Jude Bellingham if Jadon Sancho doesn't end up at Manchester United this summer. Also, you've got to ask, will Borussia Dortmund have the funds if they don't sell Jadon Sancho? Again, I just believe this is part of the bargaining. Nevertheless, with Jude Bellingham, there's a decision that has to be made there, and it's not 100% in Manchester United's favour. So while I believe the rumours, while I believe there's going to be an offer there on the table from United, I don't believe it will necessarily result in him signing for United. I'd go 4, 5 out of 10. Let's go 4 out of 10. Next up now, we heard this a lot when Jose Mourinho was in town, didn't we? Manchester United have apparently made contact with Chelsea over Willian, who's available on a free transfer now. Look, this one's not happening. Jose Mourinho was in town. Maybe you could look at Willian coming to the club. Now, in terms of depth in those wide areas, we probably need depth in those wide areas. But really, Willian to Manchester United? It doesn't look like one that's going to come off. I just can't see it happening. Wouldn't be surprised if he ended up at Spurs or Juventus or somewhere like that. You know, Jose would fancy Willian. He always likes him. He's always liked him, and I'm sure he'd want to bring him in there. You'd look at Juventus. They always love a free deal, and they may be restricted in the transfer market. So I'd see one of those clubs trying to sign him, and maybe being one of those clubs that's unable to make big transfer deals, making him their marquee signing. I can't see United being in the running for him. I'll give this one a 1 out of 10. Now, a player that's a lot of Man United fans want to come to United. A lot of Man United fans want him to come to United. Wilfred Ndidi, he's finally been linked, boys and girls. He's finally been linked to the club. You lot have demanded it. He's finally been linked now. I kind of feel like journalists just do this when they hear that United fans want someone. So let's create an article because loads of them will click on it. And they say Man United have added Wilfred Ndidi to the summer transfer shortlist and plan raid on one condition. Guys, let's cut to the chase here. It's not going to happen. United aren't going in for Wilfred Ndidi. And when you read this article, the article stinks. There's no quotes, no sources, no nothing really of any substance. And they say that one condition is if we miss out on Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek and Wilfred Ndidi are completely different types of midfielders. We need more a Wilfred Ndidi than a Donny van de Beek. So why would Wilfred Ndidi be the backup option to Donny van de Beek? Doesn't make any sense to me. I'd love Wilfred Ndidi to come to United. I think he's a fantastic player, and to see Leicester City replace N'Golo Kante with Wilfred Ndidi shows you how good their transfers have been. But I just don't get the feeling he's going to come to United. We're helped by the fact that we're probably not in for James Maddison anymore, so you know, going in for him would be a little bit easier. But after taking Harry Maguire off him, I can't see us going back in at Leicester and dealing with them and those drawn out negotiations. And I think Wilfred Ndidi would take a lot of money, whereas United may think they can spend that kind of money or half that money elsewhere and get another midfielder in. So I just can't see this happening, unfortunately. And I'd have to give it a 1 out of 10 as well. So there you have it, guys. That has been the MUFC Rumour Rater. We have discussed Jadon Sancho, Donny van de Beek, Jude Bellingham, Willian and Ndidi. Let us know what your rumour ratings are on those transfers in those comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, joining as well if you can. And remember, we've got so much content coming up for you this week. On Wednesday, we've got United Daily Live, we've got our Master Debaters, and we've got the preview for the Spurs game. On Thursday, we've got the Weekly United and United Daily Live. On Friday, we have got the watch along, the live reaction. We've got all that good stuff as well. So loads of things coming your way as the football kicks back into gear here on AdamMcKola TV. So keep it locked, hit that subscribe button, hit that join button. For now, I have been AdamMcKola. I am out of breath and I am out of here.